But 5 other living legends of the HBL PSL will be determined that Afridi will not get it all his own way this season. Mohammad Rizwan, for one, will be desperate to exact some revenge, while Peshawar Zalmi skipper Babar Azam will hope to build upon last year's promising campaign, which saw them all the way through to Eliminator 2. Shadab Khan's Islamabad United were the other playoff team from Season 8, and they have a new coaching setup as they bid for a 3rd title. Red Bull national captain Shan Masood has been handed the reins at Karachi Kings. Can he breathe life into the sleeping giant from the south? And if anyone can inspire Quetta to a return to glory, then it's the all-time leading international run scorer, Riley Rousseau. 4 weeks of fierce action across 4 venues, featuring the cream of domestic and global white ball talent. The HBL PSL Season 9 is here. Time to sit back and enjoy. And enjoy we will, no doubt about that. We look forward to this big time. It's the Lahore Qalandars taking on Islamabad United in match 1 of HBL PSL 9. It comes to you live from Lahore. Look at that, fantastic. A good crowd in already. We expect it to be packed to the rafters as they look to see who it is who's gonna start well in this tournament. Champions all over the place. We've got back-to-back defending champions tonight, and also 2-time former champions taking each other on. Look at that, 22 and 23 for Lahore Qalandars, and Islamabad United, well, they want to return to glory, so to speak. Movements all over the place, and particularly for Islamabad United, they're just about a reconstructed team, and the reconstruction is so that they can get up there in the lights as well, just as the Qalandars did in the seasons before, 8 and 7. Righto, it's time to get started, and here go the umps. Experience galore, certainly on the right. Now on the left, Alim Dar and Michael Goff in charge out in the middle.
All right, please welcome Islamabad United.
Yeah, nice that they get out there, decided that they're going to field first. Generally here, expectation is that sides would bat first, if you look at all the statistics, because they tend to be the sides that win. But going against the grain in terms of stats, Islamabad United, and winning the toss, deciding that they'll field first. Oh, here's Heather early. Heather, how you doing? How things? What's the atmosphere like out there?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, superb. What's the atmosphere like out there?
Yeah, it's lovely. I love it because it's an opening match day, and I love the crowd and everything. It's my new journey with Islamabad United, and I really appreciate it. You can give me an opportunity for it.
Okay, yeah, well, I hope you do go well. What was said in your huddle?
Yeah, it's a normal things, and skipper always supporting us, and skipper said the things you can do on the normal things and give your 100% effort, believe in yourself, and we can do it.
Okay, all the best. You better not upset your skipper. He wants to get to him. He wants to speak to you.
Yeah,
cheers, all the best. You better go. You better go.
Finish the talking and go to the field.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's upset the skipper straight away. What a start for him. Right alongside me, Bazid Khan, as well as Sadamir. Good evening.
Good evening, Pommy. And we saw not only the audience, but Haider Ali was enjoying listening to you. He was not listening to his own skipper.
Evening, Sana. Evening, Pommy. Yeah, what a great start this is. HBL, PSL 9 at the Gaddafi Stadium. And both teams have actually got what they wanted. Pommy, I don't know Haider Ali got what he wanted listening to you. But both teams, Islamabad United want to chase and Lahore Qalandars want to bat first. This man on screen, he needs to perform for Islamabad United. The big signing, Naseem Shah. Right.
Yeah, nice to see him back, actually. Ah, lovely. You hear that? The countdown in the stadium. We're ready to go. Swing first up. Started it a little too wide. It's wide to start on the board straight away with the freebie.
Naseem Shah coming back from injury, bowling with a 6-3 field. So you would expect him to swing, take the ball away from the batter. Azam Khan behind the stumps with the gloves.
Interesting how he goes. Playing after 5 months, we know what a quality bowler he is. But to come in and then perform for a new franchise and also coming in after an injury, all eyes will be on his performance. Not only the HBL PSL, but with the Pakistan team looking on as well.
Exciting young fast bowler. Burst onto the scene. Shot. Nicely done. Fast dish to the outfield. And a couple off the bat.
Sahabzada Farhan off the mark now. The pitch looks good. When we talk about the stats of this Lahore ground, the teams batting first generally win. But Islamabad United opted to bowl first. Let's see how the pitch behaves throughout the game.
Yeah, we're watching the first couple and the carry through to the keeper. You'd expect that he would adjust as he's just done there. Dead straight, get on the stumps. Michael Goff, experienced international umpire. A vastly experienced Alim Dar. Great reputation, has been around forever, really. There you go, right on the stumps. Just a little low in terms of the bounce. And so you want to give yourself the best chance as the bowler. Stay wicket to wicket and try and sneak past those defenses.
Islamabad United always very powerful with the bat. The problem they've had is the bowling. Now they've got Naseem Shah in. Turned away leg side. But with him coming into the Islamabad United side, it gives them that added touch with that fast bowling, especially up top and at the back end. So with his signing, that was one of the biggest signings in the draft. He's actually traded. And I think Islamabad United did really well. Now for Lahore Qalandars, as we always say, it's Fakhr who has to perform. Fakhr is their linchpin. Whenever he has a good tournament, whenever he gets runs, normally Lahore Qalandars win the game. Now, this is huge. The matchup between Fakhr and Naseem Shah.
There's that swing again. A little too straight and going down the leg side. Gonna get leg buys. He was hunting those stumps. 5 without loss after the first.
You are watching 80 now, PSL Season 9.
A look at the two sides. I'll call the Islamabad United a reconstructed side. Shadab Khan, captain of the side. Well, it's like playing in the backyard, isn't it? Naseem at one end and here's Ubaid at the other.
How many times have you seen that? New ball. Brothers United. Tell you what, Ubaid does get the ball to hit the deck and seam in both directions. Does get the ball to seam away from the left-hander.
Full toss to start. Hunting, looking for the Yorker. Didn't quite get the direction right.
But the line was good. It was still close to the stumps. Fakhr Zaman was not expecting that. Missed out on that occasion. Shadab getting really excited there. Another signing that was really good for Islamabad United is Imad Wasim. That also solves a lot of problems with the ball and some power hitting at the end.
Off the mark. Yeah, Ubaid, a more than decent Under-19 World Cup. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to this, no doubt, and the work will be that much less. It's not 10 overs he's got a bowl, just the 4. And a proud moment for him there, getting his cap and into this Islamabad United side.
Yeah, it was a Under-19 World Cup where he really excelled with that new ball especially. For me, you were off doing some fancy league while we were doing that Under-19 World Cup. Followed him and he bowled beautifully.
Scythed away. It's off to the boundary. There's the first one, 4 runs.
But this is what he likes doing, bowling into the pitch. He has to be careful because any sort of wind will be punished. That was short into the pitch, but too much wind.
Sabzada Farhan, who's coming off really good form in the national T20. Really on it very quickly. Quick hands there by Sabzada Farhan. Good contact. And the outfield does the rest.
Shot. Oh, yes. That's a beauty. Overcorrection a little too full. And that's pumped down the ground.
Sabzada Farhan showing his class here. Excellent head position there. Proper balance. Right from the middle of the bat. Down the ground.
Yeah, you spoke about it, Sana. That in the national T20 he was going quite well. 492 runs at an average of 44. Shot again. At least a couple on offer here. Even more impressive than those numbers, average and number of runs, is the rate at which he scored them. Strike rate, just about 180.
And at the top of the order is where he's the most dangerous. Recently played for Pakistan, was shifted down the order. Not as comfortable there, but on top with the hard new ball, he can expose a lot of gaps.
Shot. Top stuff from Farhan. 20 without loss after 2.
Big over there, 15 runs, and Farhan showing the range of his shots. This time on the leg side, going to bowl short. He's going to punish you. Finding gaps hasn't been really easy for him.
Oh dear, it's wide, and it's gone all the way to the fence as well. Little bit of swing, but started it way too straight.
You talk about the left and right hand combination at the top. The bowlers have to be really careful. Down the leg side, Azam Khan couldn't reach there. Some free runs for Lahore Qalandars.
Phew, all action. Use the power play, they'll say. And this is fabulous if you're the Qalandars. Just a couple of overs, yes, extras, but boundaries as well. Just the start.
Yeah, into the pitch, but he had ample time just to hit it way in front of square. You'll have to learn quickly. This is T20 cricket, and it's all action from the very first ball.
Oh dear. More and more. Fours.
We talk about returning from injury, bowling after 5 months in a match, and then facing two really good batters, one right-handed, one left-handed. And the moment you are, it's really easy for the batter to get bat on ball. That's all Farhan had to do.
And don't forget about the crowd. Lahore Qalandars love playing here. The home crowd gets behind them. Once they get on a roll, very difficult to stop.
That's more like it. Right on the stumps. Hit a length and stay on the stumps. Seems a little shorter than his brother. Just a little. But both of gas. Well, they might have the expectation that with it new and hard, the ball, it might get through to the keeper. This one is pitch. Doesn't look like it'll support a lot of that. Got to be tight on the stumps. And can't afford to miss your link. That's it. Right there. Good running.
What's really good about both these batters are that they're really good runner between the wickets. Look at Farhan. He's off really quickly. And Fakhar Zaman responded really well as well. Generally, in the Lahore Stadium, spinners play a very important role. So maybe the next over, we might see Imad Wasim.
You're lucky as the bowler to get away with that. Short, wide, and normally Farhad Zaman needs no second invitation to jump all over that. Right, the Jazz Pulse question. Who was the captain of Multan Sultans in 2020 HBL PSL? Shan Masood, Shoaib Malik, or Muhammad Rizwan? .32 with that loss.
आप देख रहे हैं HBL PSL सीजन 9 और मैं वो आपसे कुछ देर के बॉल करने से ही होने जा रहा है। गेट रेडी क्योंकि आपके साथ ही आज मेरा सेशन होने वाला है। सीटियां बजने वाली हैं, स्टेज पे सज चुका है और खेल जमने वाला है। तो हमारे जो प्लेयर्स हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं, इन सबको अपनी तालियों की गूंज से बताएं कि आप कितने एक्साइटेड हैं। तालियां होनी चाहिए। लाहौर जैसा क्राउड कहीं पर नहीं है। Amazing.
Wonderful start for the Lahore Qalandars. Sahib Shadab Maran with 22 from 12. Farhad Zaman yet to get into the action. But he'll be happy enough because this partnership is what they're after. A good start up at the top. What a shot. What about that for timing? Well, he's in on it now. Farhad Zaman.
Beautiful. Just let the ball come on. And just flick of the wrist and into the fence for a boundary. Really simple shot, but it's all about the balance. Beautiful.
And on the other hand, Fahim Ashraf is not using the seam. He was bowling across the seam with the new ball. Easier to get on the bat.
Race back for the second. There is a misfield. With just the two. Maybe they come back for the third. They have. It's been sloppy. Not the start United wanted.
They have been all over the place. Tymal Males in the field, slided, couldn't get hold of the ball properly. And we talk about the fitness, we talk about the running between the wickets between this pair. Farhad Zaman and Farhan, they have been brilliant so far.
Shadab going for more pace. So now wanted spin on. They've not gone for Imad Wasim yet. But they think that the new ball with the fast bowlers. So far it's just coming off the bat every time and runs are flowing.
And as many runs are going to be there on the board, the pressure will keep building on Shadab, because one is he has opted to bowl first. When you are bowling first, you want to take early wickets, which they have not been able to, and then an added pressure of his own form. So if there's some wickets at the top, then he comes on to bowl as a captain. It's really different.
Yeah, high scoring this venue. Last season 187 is an average score, and so you want to be trying to defend that. decide to bowl first. Yes, ideally, as you say, so now you want to get wickets. You've also got to be realistic with regard to what it is that's going to happen on the day in terms of what kind of surface is a new one. So you expect to be quite good. And if you can defend what is the average and keep them below that, then you'd expect that you'd be able to chase those runs. Not so easy, though, with the record here being in favor of the teams that have batted first. 8 out of 9 wins for the team batting first last season. Cool. Swing and a miss. Looking for it. He's loving this up at the top. And he wants to ensure he wants to put it on every single bowler. Use of the feet then. Dot ball. Good comeback this from Fahim. Started off with the 4. Just a single to finish off. 10 off. It's 42 without loss. What a start that is for the Lahore Qalandars. Exactly what they'd have wanted. Didn't choose to bat first, but you'd figure they would have had they won the toss. And Imad Wasim comes into the attack. Feeling of familiarity, I guess, if you are Islamabad United. Last 5 games in a row, the Lahore Qalandars have won against them. And you want to just kind of stop that. Want to change things around. Can they win here? And they turn them over.
And it can be Imad Wasim who can do that for them. Very experienced with the new ball. T20 specialist, plays all around the world.
Width, too much width, and it's smashed away for 4.
Short and wide, absolutely hammered. You've already seen that Sabzada loves it outside off. If you give him length, he's going to absolutely murder it. Imad has to be straight onto those stumps. Keep it close to the stumps, as close as possible.
Yeah, that's more like it. He normally is. Many would play 4, turn, and there would be none. This is a free hit for the fans, and you could win a house. Oh, man. Visit Parkview City Facebook page and answer the question: who was the player of the tournament for HBL PSL 2023? Get there, answer. You'd have a chance, big chance. And do you know what? Daily, there are prizes too. Mobile phones.
Two fielders on the leg side for Fakhar Zaman. We all know he loves going onto that leg side. Deep mid-wicket, deep square.
You could call it a return home for Imad Wasim. Skipper of Karachi Kings for a long time. Now turning up with Islamabad United. Oh, nearly! Shouts of catch it and hopes, no doubt, as the ball tantalizingly went past the right shoulder of cover. It's gone for 4.
Risk and reward. Backs away, ball follows him, but he still goes through with the shot. Just about gets the gap.
Shah, the fielder at cover. Imad Wasim would have wanted him to get a hand on him up. Down the ground, it's 6 runs. Shahzada Farhan is on fire.
Superb stuff, the first 6 of the tournament. It's 58 without loss.
Superb opening stand, 58 without loss, exactly what you want in this format. High tempo in the power play. Fahim. Been good tempo, Dominic.
Yeah, really good. Really good statement from the champions as well to come out. They were happy to have a bat first. And the crowd, they're excited. They loved that opening ceremony. They've enjoyed how they've started.
Corky, you and me saw the pitch earlier on, and you said, whatever you do, do it well. And in particular, start off well. Two-time champion and heading towards a good power play score to start off. I just feel the Islamabad United bowlers have let themselves down a little bit with a little bit of wayward bowling in terms of providing too much width and erring on the fuller side as well at times.
Bongs a gap. So important to be able to hit with precision.
You have to admire that shot. Really good cricketing shot. A ring of fielders on the offside, and he stands tall, makes room for himself and carves it through the offside. That is a really good shot. And he's raced to 44, striking at 200 is Shahzada Farhan.
Yeah, what's really good about that is he gets on top of the bounce. Not a lot of pace in this surface, but he stands tall, he stays leg side, and it's really difficult now for these bowlers. Remember that Islamabad won the toss, and surprisingly in a way, because of stats, decided to have a bowl first. And I said it to you when we did the pitch, whatever you do, start well. And I don't think they've quite done that. Exactly what you've said. They're a little bit too much width, and it's easy to say it from here. Nerves, every bowler is nervous. You've got to make sure you set your plans right, execute them. And if you don't get off to a good start, then come back in. Get the field right and get back in the game.
You just look at the shoulders dropping a little bit for Islamabad United. It's too earlier on in the piece to feel that way. Like you're saying, the captain on screen there as well for Islamabad just had his hands up in the air. It's a game, albeit as short as it is, still allows for you to come back. Still allows at moments of brilliance, consecutive sequence of good deliveries to mount pressure. And so many times that one breakthrough leads to your team getting back into the game. Good over so far from Fahim in the context. And he'll want to finish off well here.
'66 without loss after the power play.
All right, everyone. So this is the Pakistan for the overtime. Here we go. Dilly, dilly. Dilly, dilly. Dilly, dilly. John, John. John, John. Pakistan. Pakistan.
Terrific start for Lahore Qalandars, 66 without loss. The Shadab won the toss, selected to field first. It hasn't gone well, but can he himself as skipper find that breakthrough and maybe a couple more in these middle overs? Played in the IL T20 in the league in Dubai the other day and didn't get a wicket in 3 games. He'll need his best form here.
Yeah, and you know, it's all about confidence, Bish, with bowling. First ball, he seems to be right on it. And a little bit of luck. You need that in T20. He's a good bowler. And you can build confidence in T20, even though it's such a quick game, and as a bowler you can overthink it. As a leg spinner, got to just make sure you focus on delivering that ball just back of a length, hitting the top of the stumps.
Wicket taken, finally the breakthrough has come. Shadab, the captain, brought himself on, and he is struck.
And struck in good time. It's a big wicket always. Fakhar Zaman just manages 13 tonight. Couldn't quite get under the ball to get the elevation or distance. Just towards the toe end of the bat, but also turned in his hands. Fairly simple catch on the boundary, well judged from Fahim Ashraf. And the skipper draws first blood for Lahore Qalandars. There's Fakhar Zaman who walks back for 13. Lahore now 67 for 1.
Rassie van der Dussen, coming off some good form in his domestic T20 tournament in South Africa just a few days ago, to be quite honest. And when he does get set, he can be innovative against slow bowling. But good on Shadab to be able to get that breakthrough. Now they'll be looking for a couple more.
Yeah, and we talked about Shadab Khan and the fact that he was probably left out in the last T20 competition, and you want to start well. And I think that's what he did. Landed it, the first couple of deliveries, put Fakhar Zaman under pressure. 13 from just 12 deliveries, gets that early breakthrough, and now confidence.
Mazda doesn't miss much. He said this is the 5th time that Fakhar has been dismissed by Shadab. In PSL, no bowler-batter matchup has ever been as frequent. We've looked at that as a matchup for Fakhar. Successful over for Shadab, 70 for 1.
Get ready, one.
Farhan, on 48, hasn't really lit up the HBL PSL in the games that he's played so far in his career. Imad has switched ends.
Yeah, spin from both ends now. Both quality spin.
What sort of rate then, from a batting perspective, given this start, what sort of rate are you comfortable going through these middle overs with?
Well, I think, first of all, you've got to get Rassie van der Dussen in and give this man as much strike as possible. But ultimately, knowing that stats show you that the spinners here can dominate. So what do you want to do in these next 5 to 7 overs? So they're in a good position. Last year, the average power play was 52 here. They were 66, so we're ahead of that. I think the next 7 overs, looking about 50 runs, and then go hard in the last 5 overs. That's where I would see it. Because you can allow an opposition to get back in it by going too hard and looking for 200.
49 to Farhan. Will be a first half century for Farhan in his PSL, HBL, PSL career. Celebration for him and for every half century scored in HBL, PSL. Brighter Paints will be donating 50,000 Pakistani rupees to support education. Of underprivileged children, a fantastic initiative. Well played, Farhan. Well played, Brighto. $75 for 1.
और इस वक्त मुल्क की आवाम जो है मैंने सुना है कि वो इस वक्त सबसे बड़ा शोर करने वाले लोग हैं, ऐसा है या नहीं? तो बड़ी आपने कार वालों को हराना है, फजल महमूद वालों 1 2 and 3। वाह, कार वालों क्या हो जाओ अपनी बारी आपकी।
Shadab Khan again.
Yeah, good start for Sahibzada Farhan. For Lahore Qalandars as well, his first 50 in the HBL PSL, 14 outings with the bat. And he's done it in good fashion as well, striking at 172. And he's played all around the park, in particular front of square on both sides. We were having a discussion about how they go about in this middle period, and I think it becomes very important for Rassie van der Dussen to continue supporting Sahibzada Farhan, get him on strike as much as possible. And in that, which is more of Rassie's game as well, allows him time to settle in, but without wasting too many deliveries. And when those boundary deliveries come, make use of them. Well, Bright of Brains will donate 50,000 for every 50 scored to support education for the underprivileged children.
It's been a good couple of overs outside of the power play. Just 11.
Yeah, you're right, Pish, about the spinners just putting pressure on. And that's in some ways how you can bring yourself back into the game after conceding 66 in that power play, is try and keep van der Dussen on strike as much as possible to put this man under pressure. He's now thinking, can I get a boundary in this last ball?
Get another opportunity. Not your best work, Colin Munro. 83 for 1.
Shadab would have wanted just to concede 2 off that last delivery to build the pressure. Whether that was just a little bit of dew, just slid a little bit too much, not really what you need from Colin Munro.
Seven off 8 for Rassie van der Dussen. He uses his feet nicely when he's at his best. He can sweep and reverse sweep. But Colin Munro won't be looking at the big screen.
Yeah, the boundaries had dried up completely after the power play. And well, that's one way to get them. Not a replay anybody would like to watch, just sort of slid through his hands completely. And that was the first boundary after the power play for Lahore Qalandars.
That's clever from Imad Wasim, just a little bit quick, a little bit flatter. He knows that you want to try and get an early boundary, and then that just takes the pressure off. So he knows now this is a massive over. Remember, 66 without loss from the first 6 overs. And the United have pulled this back.
There is that reverse sweep from Rassie van der Dusen to no effect. As Van Pulse, when was the first HBL PSL tournament held? 2015, 16 or 18? My learned colleagues have it at the tip of their tongue.
Yeah, lots of prizes to be won. Unfortunately, we cannot participate in this. Another good over here from Imad. Just 3 singles, and he'll want to finish off strong as well with the ball. Now you talk about Rassie van der Dusen coming fresh off the SA20, played for the MI Cape Town, got a big 100 as well, just of the 50 deliveries. In the last game they played in the league stage, got a quick fire 60 as well. So he's got the game to accelerate as well.
Very important point that to have some players who can accelerate through the middle and into the back end for this team. Halfway mark of the innings, 88 for 1.
All right, so baat ho rahi thi कि यहाँ पे तार का भाई भी आए हुए हैं। So तार का भाई हटा दो एक शॉट से। अब मुझे हमने बहुत सारी सेलिब्रेशन की है, बहुत से मैचेस किए हैं, लेकिन तार जैसा क्राउड हमेशा
At the halfway mark, 88 for 1. Lahore Qalandars put into bat. Got 66 in the power play. And since then, it's been a really good comeback from Islamabad United. Picked up the important wicket of Fakhar Zaman just for the 13. And Imad and Shadab bowled good sequence of overs, drawing up boundaries as well. Mills into the attack now. Got alongside Marina Iqbal and Pommy Mangwa now. Pommy, welcome back. Marina, hello for the first time tonight.
Nice to be alongside you, Guruj.
Mutual feelings there, Pommy.
And you too, Marina.
Am I missing something?
Straight up in the air. Keeper should take this and takes it quite comfortably. Mills into the attack and he's got a wicket first up.
Prize wicket. Saitana Farhan, 157 of just 36 deliveries, has been undone by an extra bounce from Mills into the surface. Rolled the fingers, trying to work it into the leg side, never got the hold of it. Azam Khan always nonchalant. That's a big wicket.
A great start if you're the bowler. Saibzada Farhan gone for 57. He played well. It's 89 for 2.
So when you are going for Lahore का भी 3 round आया है, and you guys are just amazing. That's what I got. Here we go. Come on.
in at 4, Abdullah Shafiq. 22 games in the HBL PSL career. He can strike them. At the moment, Lahore Qalandars 2 wickets now back in the hut, looking to build another partnership. Off the mark with a clip into the leg side of the Shafiq.
Yeah, lovely for Tymal Mills. Generally operates at the back end of the game. Might even be introduced even later, but with runs galore. Comes into the attack and decently quick with that. A little bit of a stumble for Azam Khan there. Oh, you don't want to be dropping him. He's smashing it all over the place.
Oh, this is a good over, a good line, and it's really important Mills following up from the good work done by Shadab and Imad.
Yeah, very much a comeback. It constitutes a comeback halfway into the overs, and now they've got a couple of wickets, the 2 batters that were putting him to the sword, and importantly, the one who was doing the most damage. Need to try and make sure that they win the second half of this innings.
Oh, that is some shot. Gives himself room and smacks it down the ground.
Just anticipating what Mills might do. Has been very impeccable. Targeting the stumps with some serious pace. That's good game awareness by Dustin.
Yeah, Van der Dussen has been in decent touch. Used more to being at the top of the order, certainly in recent times, in the season gone by in the SA20. And played shots galore at the top of the order.
That's a nice swivel off the leg side and through the fielder. Ubaid Shah lets this one pass through. It's back-to-back boundaries and results in a big over in spite of the wicket. 10 come off Mills over. Lahore 98 for 2.
Yeah, youngsters, when they turn up at the senior level, the one thing they certainly discover is that the expectation of bowlers of the team in terms of fielding is that much more.
Skipper to continue. We talk about phases in the game. You ought to say the first 6 belong to Lahore. It might be the shortest version, but it's got its times, it's got its phases, and Islamabad right back into this one. Yeah, Pommy, we were also having a discussion earlier on with Dominic Cork and Ian Bishop with regard to Rassie van der Dussen having that quality of upping the ante and accelerating when required. You mentioned fresh off the SA20, had some really big knocks, crucial ones there. And it's important he now carries through that kind of fielding effort well. I want to stay clear of that. That's 2 now through the hands into the boundary.
A 100 comes up, and it's such a balancing act for middle order players in the 2020 game.
That means Cadbury's Dairy Milk will be providing a scholarship to one lucky girl to help her begin her cricketing journey. Well, this is outstanding stuff for Cadbury, for grassroots cricket.
Absolutely love that. Whole lot of good causes throughout HBL PSL.
missed out here. Abdullah Shafiq was a rank long hop.
Yeah, and I don't classify him as a big hitter. He's more the classic sort of batter. The other guy at the other end, Van der Dussen, gets that. He's absolutely pumping it out the ground. And power hitting important in the 2020 game.
Another good over from the skipper of Islamabad United. Just the 4 off it, all in singles, 12 done. It's 102 for 2.
मैं अब्दुल कादिर आपके पास आया था, मैंने कहा टफ टाइम देना चाहते हैं, ऐसे ही नहीं जाने देंगे, हम बनाएंगे इनको, ऐसा कहा है आपने, तो आपने करना ये कि अपनी शख्स से करके वहाँ पे बाहर की शोर करना, इनको हराना मेरे साथ बहुत जमाने वन, here we go, 1, 2, 3, oh my God, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, राजा भाई बात इज्जत के आगे हराना है इनको दोबारा आता है वो भी
Yeah, the spinners, while they came on, put a stop to the flow of runs, in particular Shadab, 16 of his 3, and the current rate of the home team's getting to 170. Well, there's plenty going on in the HBL, PSL, and you can get involved. Take a picture of the Innings logo that you see on your screen, share that snap on the Innings socials and get a chance to win tickets to the HBL PSL 9 playoffs and present the Energetic Batter Award. Well, that's some way to meet your heroes. Marina, this comes as a home ground to you. We know the spin very effective at this ground. 6 overs between the spinners, that's an economy of 7. How do you see Lahore approaching the next, say, 3 or 4 overs and then launching at the back end?
I think they've done really well in terms of facing the pace bowlers first up, and that foundation and that freedom actually helped them to maneuver and handle that pace. We haven't seen a lot of perches on the surface, but again, I think the foundation was set and they were very comfortable against the spin offered by Islamabad.
Oh, that sounded nice. And travels the distance. Abdullah Shafiq, well, he's got one big hit in, Pommy.
I think you heard me. And I'm glad. That's a brilliant shot. 2 full. And just helped over long on, who's there in place, but taken out of the equation. A fantastic strike.
You can't do much about it, Mills. I'm a huge advocate of having good technique in shorter format as well, and this was the perfect example.
Yeah, a delicate balancing act, isn't it, for middle order players to ensure that they use the base that is created by the openers. That is, if they come in after that base is set. That's a top shot. And so to get your innings started pretty quickly and carry on going is important, particularly when the 2 players who've been there to set the foundation are both gone pretty soon after each other. That's what Abdullah Shafiq and Van der Dussen have to do here.
Well, you talk about 2 important players. How's this for 2 important young superstars? The winners of the scholarship program from Cadbury. And something really for them to look forward to, create their own journey, and have plenty of role models in Pakistan, in the world of women's cricket to look up to as well.
If you can say so yourself.
Nicely timed then. pass up and over the offside. He might not have all the legs to carry through. Fahim does really well to pull that one back in and keep it down to 3. Still a big over for Lahore, 11 off it. It's 113 for 2. Also time for a Tymal timeout.
Yeah, you'd think that they'd hope to touch 200 with the platform that has been set. They would like for things to kick on. That would mean about 12s, just a little bit over. And this partnership building really nicely.
.26 now of 18, the partnership, Pommy, you're referring to. Now, Islamabad, what they do have is they have an abundance of bowlers. They've got 7. And you almost think that Ubaid going for 15 in his first outing might not get another go because they've got the liberty of the other experienced campaigners. The spin at the moment working well.
Yeah, and they can't allow for the spin to continue as has happened. 7 and over we're talking about before, and they'd have been happy with that in this chit-chat. Mahmood to bowlers, to skipper, conferences all over the place, just to try and plot their way forward.
I will have to re-bowl that one. Well, Shadab's got 1 after this, and it'll be down to the seamers to finish off. And you'd imagine in between Naseem, Fahim and Mills, they've got 6 overs up their sleeve, so they should be okay.
Yeah, from Lahore's perspective, I think they are well settled and they've got a good foundation. And with David Visa and Tucker coming in, they would like to score something around 200. For that, they need to make sure that this phase they keep on scoring on a decent rate, because run rate is now falling down. And this is a good surface, and given that Islamabad United has some explosive batting lineup, they should look to post 200.
There he is, Murshid of their side, 6 seasons in. Oh. Ouch. That's a better finish to the over. 7 off the 14th, it's 120 for 2.
All right. So जहाँ पे सब लोग मुकाबला चल रहा था, वहाँ सही एंगल वालों ने कहा कि यहाँ पर क्यों नहीं आ रहे? आप हराना चाहते हैं सबको? हरा सकते हैं? So हाथ ऊपर करके खड़े होना है, शोर जो है तो हराना है, उनको भी हराना है. 1, 2, 3. How good is it, guys? Sarfaraz वालों अब बात है आपकी सबकी. Let us start. Here we go.
Yeah, in at 5, 6 and 7, Tucker, Fayaz and Visa. And also with Innings, the overall winners of the Hanif Mohammed and Fazil Mahmood caps for leading run scorer and wicket taker in this HBL PSL 9 will get their homes powered by Innings. T's and C's apply. Naseem from Fahim Ashraf back in now.
Oh. Don't need that, not at the back end, not anywhere in the game, but when you're making a comeback in the game, pulling things back, don't need to be giving extras away. Look at these for overthrows. He's past the stumps as you throw that.
Yeah, and you can understand teapots from the skipper. A couple of boundaries which should have not been. And then the over 3, it all adds up. That's up in the air, but it will be very, very safe and will get him 6.
Covered the line beautifully on that occasion, Dustin. Fahim is not that quick to create any problems, especially on this surface. Just helped it on its way. As easy as you like.
But finally up in the circle. Couldn't really afford to be short. And good work by Van der Dussen to get inside the line and try and get the ball into that gap. Try and work with the over fine leg. And all the way past. And for 6.
Oh, this one even better. Lahore have plenty to cheer for because it's back-to-back big hits from Rassi van der Dussen.
He has to think about the length he's bowling right now. This length has given freedom to Dussen on both occasions. This time, more authoritative stroke from him.
Yeah, been in good touch. Started off and it was just a run of ball he was going at, and now recognizes being just 2 down, can't afford to just pad a few back, must press the button. And 2 in a row says they certainly have put their foot down. There was the discussion before actually to say we're going at him, must go at him. Wonderful result, 14 off the first half of the over. Yeah, excellent. Inside the line, help it on its way. And then pitched that bit fuller, knew it was going to be fuller. And climbed into it. Tough work now if you're Fahim. To come back from here. Look to try and close out the over.
Push for 2. And decides against. And you sort of thought they were on.
Certainly was. 2 throws off balance. You're always putting them under pressure. Got to look to get the second.
Bring Rassi back on strike. He's the one striking them. He's only played 3 dot deliveries in his 27, scoring at 160. And Islamabad, who've been slightly sloppy in the field, well, will be happy they've got Rassi on the other end. Oh, not when you can hit them like that, says Abdullah Shafiq. As a third 6 of the over.
What a way to bring up the 50 partnership. Oh, wow. Mid-off's up in the circle. And as the bowler, you can't give room outside off. It's exactly what Fahim has done. And he's been pumped back over the top for 6.
Throwdowns for Abdullah Shafiq through the line. Good base, good weight transfer into the shot. Has done it with some ease actually. Needs to think a lot. Lahore is running away. Batting first.
Ooh, the crunch of the bat. 21 and 1 to go from Fahim. Abdullah just gives him a little bit more time to think about where he's going to pitch this last one. Short down leg side, went for 6. Erred in length, Fuller in the slot for Rassi to hit him over mid-wicket. In the slot, wide outside off stump for Abdullah Shafiq to hit a beautiful classical 6 over mid-off. Calm end to the over that yield 22. 53 the partnership, 5 to go. It's 142 for 2.
1, 2,
Shadab is back for his final over. And we're into what we call the death of the innings. It's a fascinating part of the contest with two batters now who are set at the crease. Against the last over of wrist spin, I suspect we'll see Nazeem Shah and Tymal Mills beyond this.
And up till now, Shadab Khan has been the pick of the bowlers for Islamabad United.
Really has been good, Sana. Nice improvement for the last few games of T20 that he's played. He's bowled with control. He's picked up the wicket of Thacker. What do you do, Bazit? Do you still look to score against him as you begin the death?
Absolutely. 8 wickets in hand. You need to make sure you get as many as possible. What Shadab's done well is that he's bowled into the pitch. You know that this particular venue supports spin bowling in T20 cricket overall, out of all 4. And Shadab, what he's done so well is that he's actually bowled into the surface, hasn't bowled up to the bat at all.
He's hit the gap nicely there. He's hit the gap beautifully. Moves on to 48.
And you can see when the batter is in great form, they pick up length really quickly. Van der Dusen, Shadab has been good with the ball so far, but this time erring with the length. And very quickly that weight transfer and generation of power with the wrist.
Whenever you see Van der Dusen bat, I'll get to 150 to 2. The thing that strikes out is that how low he is to the ground. Very few non-subcontinental, non-Asian players do that. And because he's so low, he's able to play spin so well.
The end of a good 4 over quarter for Shadab Khan. 1 for 24, 150 for 2. Nazeem Shah is back into the attack. 2 overs for 16. No wickets yet after that new ball spell. And we'll find out whether his death bowling skills are on par. That will be a first 50 in HBL PSL for Rassi van der Dusen, continuing his wonderful form in franchise cricket over the last few weeks.
Yeah, just what Lahore Qalandars needed. Somebody to build in the middle order, and he's done it at a fair clip. Has the shots to go big now. He's just built up to that 50. Strike rate, very impressive.
This partnership between Van der Dusen and Abdullah Shafiq, 62 of 37. You see both fielders on the offside, deep. And it is for that bouncer.
They've got a couple of different fields for the different batters. To Van der Dusen, when he's facing, they've got a deep point and a sweeper, as if one of the options would be to go wide above stump. For Abdullah Shafiq, it's a more orthodox and traditional field with those three deep leg side fielders and a deep third and deep point.
Like the word traditional, Abdullah Shafiq, a very traditional player. Oh, picks it up. That is massive. That is a pickup shot of note. Into the stands it goes.
And we witness another 6-6 of HBL PSL. And using the pace to perfection here, Abdullah Shafiq off his legs, clipping it over for the maximum.
Yeah, brilliant hit, almost into the stands. Just onto the pads, the pickup shot. Yeah, Shadab not happy, but that is a classy shot. He is a traditional bat, but can place those big hits in a classy manner. Pace off, they want two with just a single.
Really good knock from Rassi van der Dusen, his first 50 in HBL PSL, and came at a time when they needed to build. Of course, for every half century, Brighter Paints will donate Pakistan rupees 50,000 for every 50 scored to support education for underprivileged kids. Wants to add to this. Tymal Mills, I suspect, will come from the other end. He's got the ability to take pace off the ball with those back of the hand slow deliveries, sometimes go hard into the surface.
Shadab will have to bring him in because Imad Wasim's over. He has bowled his quota of overs. Shadab himself bowled really well. Ubaid Shah was expensive.
Saved by that extra fielder that never moves. 159 for 2.
All right, everybody. So,
The timing perfect, but placement not so. With Naseem Shah, won't be happy with that over. Just 3 overs remaining. Lahore still want to be upwards of 180, 90 even. Just 2 wickets that have fallen, so they've got plenty of batting to come.
Tymal Mills with a slightly bigger side of the field to the leg side. Looks like a good stop.
And the fielder is Salman Ali Agha, who has come into the field. Tymal Mills starting off with the normal delivery, orthodox. Excellent dive there by Salman Ali Agha. And it does seem like that he has done a really good job here.
He is an excellent fielder. Just seems as if he's just managed to get that ball clear as he hits the skirting.
Yeah, should be okay there, saved a couple of runs. Tymal Mills in the last couple of years in over 16 to 20, economy rate of just over 10. Man, the lights are on. It is the end of Abdullah Shafiq.
And as you talked about, Bish, the slow ones from Tymal Mills at the death, that makes the entire difference. This is his speciality. Look at that back of the hand slow one, right on target. Abdullah Shafiq played all over it.
Abdullah Shafiq out for 28, 162 for 3.
जिनको लगता है इस्लामाबाद जीतेगा मेरा शोर चाहिए और जिनको लगता है लाहौर जीतेगा शोर चाहिए क्या बात है सुपर शॉट
David Visa has the ability to strike a long ball at that strike rate over a protracted career. Generally, and in HBL PSL will tell you. And he'll need to do that. So many of these guys train for these minimal moments with the bat. But Tymal Mills, once again, that slightly bigger leg side boundary. Protected by 3 deep fielders. Continues round the wicket. Very good, very good. Yorker at the death, exceptional.
Defensive bowling skills, just goes off the straight as well. It was a slow one, but he's also turned a little back in, so I think just looking at that dismissal, Lahore Qalandars won't mind it too much because of the fact that there's a little bit of offer as the day goes on for the bowlers to take pace off.
Oh no, Imad Wasim, he had it and then he let it go.
The ball was travelling really fast, but at this level you are expected to stop. Look at that, there was a lot of pace on offer. Good shot by David Visa. It was right in the hands, but on the fumble, he missed the chance to stop 4 important runs there. Tymal Mills not happy.
Yeah, just with Islamabad United, it's almost a feel of a first game. They've been pretty sloppy in the field. It's not been spot on throughout. It's almost like it's the first game of the season and people are just coming into the season and not quite on the money yet. And also time to relax, Tapal tea moment. Always time for tea. Gotta gulp it down because it's all action out there in the middle.
$166 for 3.
All right, काफी हो चुके हैं, बहुत कुछ हो चुका है, लेकिन इस टाइम पे मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि हमारे स्टेडियम में लड़के कितने हैं और लड़कियां कितनी हैं। तो सबसे पहले लड़कों का शोर होगा, उसके बाद लड़की का होगा। लड़कों का शोर चाहिए।
Cha went all around that. Rassi, perhaps some reflection down the ground over mid-off would have been an option. Free hit for fans, win a house contest. Visit Parkview City Facebook page to answer the question: who was the player of the tournament for HBL Pakistan Super League 2023? I'll give you a little clue. Didn't bowl slow. Yeah, good, very good from Nazim Shah.
And we have seen whenever pace has been changed on this pitch, it has not been very easy for the batters to connect. What will be very interesting to see how Lahore Qalandars use their bowlers.
Yeah, last 14 balls, just 17 runs. So Islamabad United, they were worried about their death bowling, and that's why they looked towards that. And Naseem Shah is probably the one pick that would provide them death bowling. So far, so good from Naseem. Into the pitch, slow one again. Tapped away. Does well. So couple, yeah, just the two. Ubaid Shah does really well.
Some really good cricket there. Good ball there. Played really well into the gap, and then the fielding. Ubaid Shah this time on the right side of things. Saved 2 runs for the team.
Better field well. Bigger brother would have had a word with him later on this evening. A deep third has come up, so there's a sweeper offside and a long off. And those 3 deep leg side fielders. Pace on this time. And they've run 2. Looks as though they've gone for the reveal there. Yeah, unfortunately with that review. No ball. So he breached that front line, probably regretting that review now.
Shouldn't have reviewed it. Now it's a free hit. Shadab just having a word. I don't think you can now review the no ball, can you, Shadab? He's probably asking, I wanted to review the LBW and I thought it was a legal delivery, so why the no ball? Well, it is a no ball.
clearly a no ball. First point of contact now. 2 seasons ago, David Visa's strike rate was 185 in HBL PSL. What's the option to go for Nazeem Shah? The players will think Yorker, still not sure what Shadab is arguing or pleading a case for. Goes length, and that's gone, and that's the power of David Visa.
This shows there's no clarity. At the death, you either go for the Yorker or the bouncer. The length ball is too easy, especially if it's a free hit.
Yeah, just waiting on that back foot. And then the launch into the leg side. Ideal sort of delivery to hit it. It was pace off. But Visa, well, he was expecting that. Can he now get on a roll?
Down the ground, hasn't hit it. Alex Hales poaches an easy one. And Nazeem strikes back after the 6.
Important wicket of David Visa. We know what he can do. He was already hitting at 170, right from the toe of his bat, not from the very middle. An easy catch there by Alex Hales.
And the opportunity that time, but he doesn't get enough bat on it. David Visa out for 14, 178 for 4.
Shaheen Shah Afridi, 45 of 14 in the PSL final, HBL PSL final of 2023. Doesn't have the opportunity for that many deliveries tonight. $178 for 4.
शाहीन अफरीदी के फैंस भी हैं, लेकिन मैं जानना चाहता हूँ नसीम शाह से दीवार को जोर लगे जो नसीम शाह के फैंस हैं वो शोर करें और वो लड़कियां जो नसीम शाह के फैन हैं शोर को बंद
Tymal Mills. It sounded good enough. It is good enough. Van der Dusen is playing a wonderful hand here.
Well, he ran at this and threw himself at the ball. Down the track and almost launched himself at it. And what that did was send the ball high, wide and Anson. 87 meters.
Cramped in for room. Should be 2. Easily done.
Jazz Recharge, win a car. PCB is giving the super fans a chance to win a brand new car. All you have to do is participate in the Jazz Recharge and win activity. The more you recharge, the more chances to win. Stay tuned for the lucky winner. We'll be announcing that over time.
A couple of good deliveries, just cramping Van der Dusen for room.
After being pumped, he just went fuller with Naseem Shah, and that's why no timing on it. Right at the bottom of the bat, Alex Hales very safe. The adjustment in length was good enough. Not a complete yorker, but it was too full to be launched down the ground.
That's in the gap, not quite 6, but Rassi will take 4, trying to bowl as straight as possible to him.
And he has really read Tymal Mills. He knows his art, the slow one. And this is the premeditated shot. Just look at that, coming down the ground. He knew it would be a slow one. Right from the middle of the bat, bisecting those two fielders on the leg side. Excellent execution there.
Van der Dusen, he's just making sure Lahore getting towards that 200 mark. 192, couple of hits away, last couple of deliveries remaining. 68 of 39, he's propelled his innings.
Pace on this time. And Van der Dusen will keep the strike. 194 last couple of games. Last year 200 was breached on both occasions by Qalandars against Islamabad.
They're enjoying a cup of tea before the innings break. So should you.
One at the innings break, is it?
Yeah, if we get time. Some of us have to work, Bishbai.
Makes a change for you. Yeah, Shaheen doing the right thing and coming back for maybe an impossible 2 of the last ball, but you won't blame him for that. Salman Aga, the thrower. 195 for 5 it will be.
Lahore Qalandars will be quite happy with this performance. Salman Ali Agha with the throw. He's got a good arm, excellent fielder, doing the right thing. Shaheen Afridi trying to get an extra run in for the team. Tymal Mills doing no wrong. And this man on the screen, he has played a brilliant knock. 71 not out of 41 deliveries.
Captain gets run out, but Lahore Qalandars must be very happy with the way that they've gone about this. 195 for 5 after being sent into bat. The interesting which side right now will be happier I should say. Shadab won the toss, selected to field first. Lahore Qalandars normally like to bat first and put runs on the board. They've done exactly that. They've got a very decent total. 195 is, in terms of Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, a very good total.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Aaron and Pommy. That is what Islamabad United need to win this opening game. 196 sets. Required rate just under 10. And two powerhouse batters to lead the way. Alex Hales, Colin Munro. Qalandars, if you remember last year, our opening game against Multan, they were able to defend 175. They won by 1 run and went on to win the competition. Can they do the same today? Magnificent performance from the bowlers last year, and a magnificent performance by one of their overseas with the bat today. South African Rassie van der Dusen, 71 from 41, 3 fours, 4 fours, correction, and 3 sixes. Came in at a crucial time after that power play. They lost a couple of wickets and needed to rebuild. This man on screen, quite a decent big bash. Left-hand, right-hand combination, always difficult for the opening bowlers early on. We can speak to Rassie van der Dusen. Rassie, well played. Difficult to start with the spinners hard really at the beginning of your innings.
I think the spinners just bowled good length. I was looking to use my feet to get to them, but they held their length nicely, and I knew when the seamers came on, that's probably where I can capitalise, so happy to do that.
Tell us about this pitch. Have you got enough? It's a good score.
Yeah, it's a good score. I think 190, 180, 190 is probably park. We bowl well and get early wickets, which they didn't manage to do. I think we'll have a good chance.
Will that have a factor or not?
I think the guys here are so used to bowling with us. So Shaheen, all of them, they're so experienced, they're used to it, so I don't think it'll play much of a role.
Rassie, well played, good luck.
Thank you.
Great to have that insight, direct from a player who's performed so well in the innings, and a man who knows how to put big innings together in Colin Munro, left-hander, loves to go early on in the power play. And Alex Hales, those long levers. 1,000 runs. Marina Iqbal and Bazid Khan joins me. What do you think? Where's your money here? Who's winning this game?
Well, Islamabad definitely needs partnership. That's exactly what Lahore has done. The opening partnership of 67, and then Abdullah and Dasan putting up 73. They need a good opening partnership to start with.
Right, will he get swing early on? Of course he will. Slip in place. Crucial time this, Bazid. First power play.
I'll go further. I say first over, crucial. Shaheen Shah Afridi always will get swing. Interesting thing here is that Munro has taken strike. He loves bowling to the right-hander, more potent that way with the ball swinging back in. Right now it's the left-hander, so the outside edge in play.
Oh, full. Gets away with it. Quick single. Going to need a lot of that just to try and get themselves going early on in this innings.
It's very early. It's the first game. And you look at the way that both teams approach this. The umpires will be very calm. Michael Goff, experienced umpire. And with him is the even more experienced umpire, Aleem Dar. But with Islamabad United, we know that they're going to come hard. We know that they're going to attack you. The one thing I will say is that there's no Rashid Khan for Lahore Qalandars. So the middle overs, normally middle overs is sorted by Rashid Khan. Because he's not there, you want now your strike bowlers to get wickets up front in the power play.
Well, these two will know a lot about each other. Big appeal down the leg side. Michael Goff not interested. Neither is the captain, just trying to get the crowd behind him, maybe having a little chat with the keeper. What are you thinking? Stay calm, take a breath. But just to back up what you're saying about first over with Shaheen Shah Afridi, has 17 wickets in the first over in Pakistan Super League, 46 wickets in his T20 career, including 4 last year in an over.
As an Islamabad United fan, you definitely don't want that. He was adamant about that. He wasn't, though. But he knows the importance of playing at home ground.
Quick single again. A lot of talk is talked about, Bazid, about this pace. Certain commentators mentioning he's down on pace. What is your opinion? Because I think it's nonsense. I just think a man with this ability shouldn't be told he needs to bowl quicker.
There we go, first over. I thought the batters were going to get challenged. I think Shaheen Shah Afridi, when he's in top form, he runs in quicker and bowls slightly quicker. But with the new ball, the first couple of overs doesn't need the pace because of the swing that he does get. But normally when he's in great rhythm, that's when he really pumps it up.
I say it for a reason, because as a former very slow swing bowler, that I was told early on in my career if I didn't bowl at a better pace, I'd got no chance. No, I didn't have a very good international career, but I think at times it's over-talked about his pace. I think he's one of the best left-arm bowlers in the world in T20.
These pictures are going to get saved, Dom. And if he loses pace, it's on you. It's you telling him to slow down. So these are pictures to be shown throughout the world now. Swing and a miss. Really good first over, 2 without loss.
.195 then is what the champions got in match 1 of HBL PSL 1. Zaman Khan into the attack, slingy, just lent on by Hales, first boundary.
That was a glorious shot. Not much feet movement, but waited for it. It's just a half-hearted shot, used the pace and the width given, just slightly opening the face of the bat to pierce that gap. Alex Hales, well, he loves space, and that's exactly what Zaman has provided.
With his action, with the ball swinging away, slightly easier for Hales to open up the offside.
Yeah, Zaman Khan, who played for Derbyshire in the Vitality T20 Blast back in the UK, would have bowled against Alex Hales, who plays for Nottinghamshire, so they know a little bit more about each other. That slingy action. Played in the Big Bash.
Nice place, Derbyshire, isn't it?
Beautiful delivery. J-Dot, the official styling partner. And you are looking stylish today, Bazid Khan. And hopefully people who come in can look as stylish. Lovely pink shirts on today and blue trousers. Look at his hair as well. Bazid Khan flick back. Wow.
Scruffy, that's the word.
What a shot. 22,000, over 22,000 runs between these two players, Colin Munro and Alex Hales in T20s. So hard to bowl at times.
And the reason is he just allows the ball to come close to him. Even on this occasion, just a little dab. Look how deep he is. So the pace isn't a problem, just right underneath his eyes. Just a flick of the wrist, picked up a couple of runs.
So good to be back commentating with you both. Bazid, I've not commentated with you for so long. Good to see that Alex Hales has come out with intention and he's put Zaman Khan and the Qalandars under pressure early.
And this time off the front foot. The ball just going away from him, so it's easier to hit through the offside. Stays pretty still. And as we know, Alex Hales in the power play can be so dangerous. Couple of boundaries in this over already. Last delivery of Zaman Khan's over. Hit into the offside, into the gap again. The boundary to end the second. 16 without loss.
Alex Hales, 6 fielders were patrolling offside and he still finds the gap. Lovely batting to start off.
That's the start that they wanted, chasing 196 to win. Remember, the average score last year here was 187. Average score over the whole of PSL here, 177. Slip still in place for the captain.
We just talked about that due factor, didn't we, Dom? Now, with Lahore Qalandars, they rely a lot on pace. Talked about Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan's not there. But look at their pace bowling. That's where it's at. Haris Rauf yet to come. Visa will bowl his medium paces. Now, the spinner that they've got is Salman Fayaz. Oh, missed. Missed by everyone. And that is runs gifted.
He is bowling with some venom, Shaheen. 140 plus on that occasion as well. So you guys can rest the debate of how speedy he is or not. But again, it was a good delivery. Just missed by the keeper. It is a good surface. But Lahore, they need to bag some quick wickets. Otherwise, looking at the batting lineup of Islamabad United, it might be an easy task with no spinners in play from Lahore.
This one is hit out. Gave him a little shuffle to the offside, then stayed leg side. Hales is 19 from 10 deliveries.
Alex Hales' 4th boundary. Backs away, almost backed away too far. Reached for it, and in the end, hit right in the center of the stick. His 4th boundary looking ominous. Yeah, the pressure's on the fast bowlers. Pressure on the big men. Shaheen Shah Afridi, Haris Rauf yet to come. Bit of a discussion here because there's a change in field. The slip has gone. The offside is well protected in the circle.
He's so good in the first over, Marina, isn't he? Because of his abilities to swing the ball.
Yeah, prefers to bowl to right-handers, but again, the accuracy has been spot on. Getting to swing it both ways. The length is important for him.
Yeah, and what was good about that last delivery, he went wide of the crease as well. So he drew Colin Munro into playing at that delivery. He will do because it's T20. Of course he will. Better length, better line, better length. Sarka Batteries has a new competition this year. It's Jazbo Car Backup. All you need to do is like a Sarka Batteries Facebook or Instagram page and get a chance to win a Sarka Turbolet battery for solar and inverter. Again, gave himself a little bit of room. And this just goes past the leg stump. 3 overs done, 25 without loss. Good start for Islamabad United. 25 without loss, 3 overs done. Zaman Khan then out of the attack, expensive first over. Jahandad into the attack. Conor Murray just under 9 for his T20 career, best of 3 for 37. He's up against it. Left-hander, slip in place. Does he get a hand on it? I think he does. It will be given a wide. Lorcan Tucker just gets a right paw on that.
Jahandad being picked up from Sindh Premier League. Had a good season there. But he's up against some of the brilliant T20 format players. Recently took 9 wickets in first-class match too, just 20 years of age. A lot to learn. He's also part of Lahore's development program.
Hale's back on strike. And he's going to look to be aggressive. Just remember where Qalandars were at the stage at the end of the power play, 66 without loss. A lot of debutants tonight. An experienced man in David Visa. Wishing him luck.
It just seems, Koki, as if was not rushing onto the bat. So if you bowl it into the pitch and in the stumps, you can't go wrong. It's all those deliveries outside off or the width provided that are going for runs. If you bowl it pretty straight, it just seems as if it's difficult to get it away. Maybe that's why last season we saw 8 out of the 9 games being won by the teams batting first. So this should be very interesting. Yes, you just think that there's not that spin option, or it is not as powerful a spin bowling attack with Rashid Khan not being in there. But even these fast bowlers, if they can hit back of a length and into the stumps, it might make it slightly difficult for even this powerful Islamabad United batting lineup.
You're right, just struggling, aren't they? When it's that back of a length, just time the ball. Maybe the pitch, as you say, just sits in sometimes. Shows how good that innings was from Van der Dusen.
Yeah, there's a change of pace as well from Jahandad. He's not that quick. Salman was operating early from this end. You just have to somewhat adjust your bat speed as a batter.
Well, Hales is thinking, where are his boundary options? Straight down the ground if he goes too full, and then over deep mid-wicket if he gets length delivery. That's where he's looking, aiming straight down, and once he gets it up and over the top, this will race away.
Yeah, just slightly fuller, too full, and the opportunity to drive it down the ground. He's gone full and paid the price. Well, so far he's been able to hit through the offside, over and through the offside at will.
Again, just waiting for it, clearing the front leg to create that room for his bat to go aerial. Just the length you have to compensate. Just slightly shorter length would do.
Yes, a third and fine leg up in the circle, and the two boundary riders are square, so it has to go into that back of a length. End of the ball left. I was just about to say end of the fourth over.
Osaka power run. Go on, almost. Still gets a prize. I don't think that he won the race though.
He's beating me.
And he's signalling towards Osaka batteries, he might need them.
So 8 runs from the over so far, a ball left. And now 2 fielders out on the leg side. Good, really good, slower delivery to finish the over off. 4 overs are done, 33 without loss.
That's smart bowling from Jahandar. Back of the hand, it's never easy to be accurate. Botted the shot in the very last moment. Lucky it wasn't hitting the stumps though. Some good game awareness shown from the youngster.
Change of ends then for Salman Khan. Expensive first over. This once again swing, but will be given a wide by Michael Goff. Former opening batter Michael Goff, big tall man from the northeast.
Look at he bowled some gentle offies as well, didn't he?
Yeah, don't add spin, offies right, just sliders. Sorry, Michael.
It seems as if it is the first game of the HBL PSL, because both teams have been slightly off target when bowling wides, or also a few misfields we saw with Islamabad United. It just has that little feel to it. Although it might well go down to the wire and might well have a very first super over in the very first game.
Oh, you're calling it early. You are calling it early. That is an early call, Bazid Khan. 35 without loss, and you're calling it's a super over already. This is okay, the start to this over from Salman Khan. And he's up against it with Hales because he's so difficult to bowl at.
Impeccable timing. Alex Hales just waits for the ball to come closer. He's too strong in that area. Creates angle, creates room to unsettle the bowler, but this was a classic shot. He's taking the infield on. It's very hard to be accurate and keep him quiet.
This goes straight to that short third. So at the moment, just 3 runs with that wide off the first ball. We talked about the lack of probably spin options, as in without Rashid Khan. You have to remember why these have been so good, the Qalandars, because their economy rate in the last 5 overs is the best by any team. It's under 10s. 9.49 thanks to that man on screen, Haris Ralph and Zaman Khan. They're going to have to need all that experience. What a shot. Beautiful looking shot. Down the ground. And Monroe has his first boundary.
And he's warming up, isn't he? Colin Munro been kept quiet, just faced 9 deliveries. But just in the slot, you can see the back leg slightly collapsing so that he could go aerial straight away. Superb timing on that occasion.
Straight to that man just behind. Square, Rassi van der Dusen. 66 without loss of the power play of the Qalandars, and 40 without loss with a ball to go in the 5th. Crowd are on the edge of their seat at the moment. Still lots to play. That'll be given another wide. Baz, you move on after today up to Multan. Looking forward to that. What a great place Multan is.
Yeah, absolutely. So much life in that city, and the cricket that's played in Multan brings in spinners as well. And this HBL PSL, well, have to move around and cover most games. There's a B appeal and given. The ball back into the pads, and Zaman Khan strikes. And he goes upstairs, does Monroe.
Well, given out on field, and the first look, we'll have to go through the processes, check the front foot. My first impression was this was missing.
Salman Khan, that's his trademark delivery. It's on the back leg, just around that knee hole. Might be clipping, let's see.
Swings back in. Remember that it's been given out on field, so it has to be clearly missing. Ball has nagged back in. You can almost see the leg stump there. But Dominic Cork is not a bowler's umpire. You just have to wait and see. I think it might just be clipping.
Just that length again, and the fact that he slings it. Monroe misses it. Pitch is in line. Umpires call out. Given out on field. Reviewed, and it is clipping. So a good end to the over for the Qalandars. 8 runs and a wicket. Monroe goes for 5 at the end of the 5th. Islamabad United 41 for 1.
Shadab Khan. Skipper in. Decent strike rate. I'll say he might have found some form with the ball. I'd love for him to bat well here. Still spewing over the decision, I reckon. Colin Monroe. And you understand, particularly with batters. I chuckle because batters never think it's out. They just never do. And as he plays this is sort of heading towards that leg stump, and he thinks, hold on, nah, that's not hitting my leg stump, surely. And I'm giving myself some sort of room. I want to make sure that I leave myself open and I can access the ball. So if it hits my pads, it's got to be headed down the leg side. Lovely. Jahandad. Good pace. Yeah, good line and good length. No room whatsoever. Pulling it back here.
It's a terrific delivery, and once he bowls that angle, he's got his two fielders at deep square leg and deep mid-wicket, which means he doesn't want to give any room at all outside the off stump. Right of your screen is where they are, so his line has to be very straight.
Nice change up with the protection. Oh dear, never mind. Like the thinking. There's a look, pitch in line, and with that sling action generally does, but expected that to be headed down leg. Monroe got it. And that's the difference. Umpire gives it out, and it only needs to touch. Yeah, might be breaking things in the change room, but hey, if he actually thinks about all those 10,000 and more runs he's got in 2020 cricket, there'll be many times bowlers would have been the ones spewing that they didn't get a decision with him in.
Yep, he still doesn't agree. Yep. Well, at least he's not breaking things.
He's not breaking anything.
Probably broke it on his way in.
It's excellent stuff, this, from Jahandad. Good changes of pace, even the wide. I like the thinking in terms of sort of, here he is on a length past the outside edge, and then changes it up with a short one really into the pitch, because if you're half-hearted about it on this placid surface, you're going to disappear out the ground. Top over so far. Needs to close it out.
Be fascinated as well how they use Harris Ralph tonight, who would usually come on after the power play is complete. Not all the time, but quite a lot, and bowl with that express pace, and then maybe have a couple at the end if required.
That's gone up in the air. There's nobody back there, though. And I tell you what, it wouldn't have helped if there was. It's gone all the way for 6. 50 for 1. slowed things down. Can he grip it? Will he turn it? Looks like he's over the perpendicular and so hunting the stumps. 26 years old. Way back in 2016, at the end of 19 World Cup in Bangladesh. And so has had the time to mature since then, figure out a role in the game. Generally googlies. Oh, how was that? That's the question. He certainly feels he's got it.
Catch, but just looks like we're going to have a look upstairs just to make sure he's pouched this cleanly.
It looks comfortable. Have to have a different view. Yep, in, straight in. Fingers in and under. Nicely done. He's a tall lad, Fayaz, so that's a top effort to get low. He came quickly. He was looking for the cut against any angle in towards him. Hales. And it hits it quite hard. There is the confirmation. No prizes for guessing which side is happier. Listen to that crowd. Timely strike. Hales can be dangerous. He's gone for 36. It's 62 for 2. Salman Ali.
Now with the angle that he bowls, you'd expect them to come in sliding in. And Alex Hales had the best view of that catch. He stood his ground. He stood his ground for a very long time in a hope against hope, but like I'm saying, he has the cleanest view. Comfortably pouched, tall man, got under the ball, fingers on both sides under. A very good return catch from Fayaz.
Taxi. Yep, he'd have got that one. Whilst he waited then. Bish, you spotted something else, didn't you?
You're gonna get me in trouble now, pal. Colin didn't want to go because he felt it was missing. Hales didn't want to go, even though the catch was taken. So it goes back to your point. Batsmen need to have a little more equanimity in accepting decisions. Won't ever happen though.
Whatever that means. I'll get my dictionary. Just a single there, and that's a brilliant start by Fayaz. A wicket and just 5. It's 65 for 2.
अगले ओवर की ब्रेक में हम लोग ये सेकंड एंथम जो आपके साथ गाएंगे ये करेंगे।
$65 for 2, and they'll need all of that long batting lineup. Islamabad United, especially now that there are 2 batters out there who are new to the crease and must get some sort of momentum against a side whose bowling lineup generally presents danger throughout the innings and pride themselves on that. Nicely played. Top effort. Oh! Had done just about all the work, and then it slips out. Wonder if that's because of the dew. Gone for 4, and much needed by Islamabad.
He did all the hard work. Had to run a few yards to his right, got down in time, but probably never picked it up cleanly. Yep, never collected it. And in the motion, didn't have control of the ball.
Not in control, but that doesn't matter. It's gone for 4. Skipper fighting back here.
He was always looking to open the face and play it up and over. With the slingy action, speedy action of Salman Khan, Shadab's done well to open the bat face to bring that vacant backward point region up and over. A good couple of boundaries for the skipper of the opposing side.
Oh, hurry back. Oh, dear. I reckon that's hit on the way through, you know. Nope, nothing. Says Michael Goff. There isn't an appeal either. Sort of oohs and ahs, but no actual appeal.
Well, after a very long time, everyone seems to be in agreement. Oh, that was close. We thought the ball might have clipped the stumps on its way in, but it hasn't. It's Afridi's left hand which is probably dislodged Bales, and amongst all of that, the batter was back in his crease.
Oh, fielded. I love it. His moustache is good too. It's cool here in Lahore. He's cool, and he's the winner of our J. Outfit of the Day competition. You come into the game, dress up, and you can get yourself on the TV too.
That coat looks $1 million. I want one of those. Extra long.
Doesn't quite get it through. Oh, out if he hit. Out if he hit. Was struggling, Shadab Khan, but he's made his ground. All's well that ends well. It's 77 for 2.
Perhaps a little bit of ball watching from the skipper, not responding to the call of a non-striker would have been gone. Direct hit.
It's a good thing he curbed his instincts, because I reckon even today you think, oh, I'll run in the way of the stumps. Here's Fayaz for his second. That's a top shot. Cover on that side. A little misfield, decided they'd run on it, and had that hit, he was gone, and that's how close it was. You look at Harris Rao's reaction. Too short, too short. And it's banged away out the ground. Salman getting going.
It's a good partnership. In fact, at a similar stage of the Qalandars innings, they're neck and neck in terms of runs on the board. Although Islamabad have lost 1 wicket more, so this is good striking from Salman. Shadab is going well, 21 from 11. So right in the contest right now as we approach the halfway mark.
The other thing is that both Salman and Shadab play spin really well. And with the way Salman Fayaz's action is, Pommy, you described as well, over the perpendicular, so you anticipate everything coming into the right-hander.
Too short again, and is quite lucky there. You expect that would go. There's the reaction. He premeditated, went onto the knee, expected it would be full, and perhaps used the pace to go fine. And so missed out on one, which would probably describe as a freebie, really.
And he's wiping the ball as well. He's taking the rag from the umpire, so that's indicative of a little bit of moisture. I think Dominic Cork had mentioned it before about the absence of Rashid Khan in these middle overs. Will be a testing period for the Qalandars as they go through this season.
There's a sip tea and a chilly evening. It's a pal tea moment for you. National colours. Some explanations as well. Bit of mansplaining going on. Anyway. Oh, got back. Halfway. 88 for 2.
Absolutely neck and neck in terms of the runs at the similar stage of the innings. Haris Rauf in the air for quite a while. Oh, what a catch! Oh, almost dropped it, spilled it. Shaheen Shah Afridi thought he had it for a moment.
He had to go a long way. Maybe the fielder in his peripheral vision just put him off target. It is pace off and it's been hit in the air. But the placement is such that Shaheen Shah Afridi has to run back for quite a while. Pace on, and that has thumped, that has gone, disappeared. 6 over cover.
Well, he missed hit the previous one, Shadab Khan, but not on that occasion. Slightly shorter the length that allowed him to get underneath. And he took the challenge back to Haris Rauf. Just whipping it. Got enough bat on it to get those runs going.
Yeah, fantastic hit now, only 100 required. It's almost neck and neck. Slow one patted back. But the opportunity for the captain. It was face off, hit in the air. Visa running back, almost reached it. In the end, didn't get a hand on it. But he got close enough. The opportunity for a huge wicket. Things are tensing up. And suddenly Shadab with 30 of 16 is looking ominous. Plenty of pace for Qalandars. Haris Rauf will obviously be right up there with the pace, but his change-up is the one that he's going to. He's sussed out the pitch where maybe not giving pace to the batters is the way going forward.
More important runs, not where it was intended. But that brings up 100 for Islamabad. They're right on it in this run chase.
Premeditated shot from Salman Ali Agha. Looking to probably scoop into the leg side. Got the results. And that's what actually matters now. Required run rate is around 10. They're already on 9.32. Bringing 100 up. In 10.5 overs already.
With Cadbury's, it's scholarships that are awarded. That one hit flush on the helmet and has glanced the helmet and gone to the fence. Beaten for pace and lots of pace. It is a boundary and it also brings up the 100. And that means that concussion test, a few questions. What's your name? Maybe he'll answer it correctly, but yeah, Cadbury, Dairy Milk. If 100 runs are scored, 2 scholarships are awarded to one lucky girl to help begin their cricketing journey. It is outstanding from Cadbury.
That's brilliant, because I remember playing my first game ever at Gaddafi Stadium. And that gives a lot of encouragement and inspiration to the young girls. That's the equation. 95 required, and 55 for Islamabad United.
Ready to go again. I saw David Visa getting loose. I don't know whether he'll come into the attack in a little while from now. Really good partnership this between Salman and Shadab. 102 for 2.
ये सब लोग जानते हैं सेंटर के बारे में जलवा दिखाने फिर ले चलो हम इस बहाने ये खेल फिर चलेगा और स्टेज फिर से सजेगा फिर दिल से सीटी बजेगी और जैसे नारा लगेगा
In fact, Islamabad have jumped out ahead of where the Qalandars were at a similar stage of the innings, so they're in a really strong position in this run chase. So Lahore need an important couple of overs. David Visa is into the attack.
Immense experience. David Visa, he'll be consequential for Lahore, because right now Islamabad is ahead of the game.
Not a great start for David Visa, but easy. Very, very easy for Salman, who marches on.
Easy pickings. Just waited for it, knew exactly where the gap was. Just rolling the wrists. There's not a lot of pace to offer. Relies on the cutters and the slower ones. But on that occasion, behind square, beats the fielder Salman.
Lahore Qalandars back-to-back champions, and it was a side where the bowling was really fair. There was no holes in that bowling attack at all. Turned away, fine leg up in the circle, and that'll be another boundary. Placement perfect, back-to-back boundaries.
Erring in line, David Visa. Starts off well. Salman Ali Agha, just easy picking. All he needed to do again was just get some wood on it. Helping on its way. He has to rectify the line. Slow ones are good, but for no use if it don't land on the right spots.
Beautifully played. Pace off, but just delicately nudged away down to third. And I reckon that's 3 out of 3. 3 consecutive boundaries also brings up the 50 partnership. Islamabad United are rolling away.
4 boundaries in last 5 deliveries, this time deliberately played by Salman Ali Agha. Wasn't much pace to be played with, but he played very fine to beat the fielder once again. Lahore needs to come up with some plan to break this partnership.
Just 25 deliveries. His required run rate 9.65, so everything under control right now for Islamabad United. Just get a single leg side. Now this year it'll be a challenge for Shaheen Shah Afridi. He's not got Rashid Khan. Normally this is when Rashid Khan would operate in the middle overs, and every time he'd make an impact. Now the problem for Shaheen Shah Afridi is that he can't rely on somebody now who can bowl his 4 overs in that middle phase. He'll have to mix and match. Haris Rauf will maybe come back in, and then when they're searching for wickets, he'll have to bowl himself. So maybe this time around, getting to that final or challenging for the trophy be much more difficult, because you don't have the luxury of a quality leg spinners starving the opposition in those mid overs.
And in that case, can Visa fill in adequately? Harris Ralph will have to be better. He's gone at 12 and over so far tonight. And you need your more experienced players to step up with the absence of talented ones. Very good over for Islamabad United. 14 off it, 116 for 2.
Okay, so this activity is for our whole stadium. पूरे stadium की activity है. आप लोग को इस पर तमाम कैमरे कवर करने वाले हैं. मैं बोलूँगा 1 तो आप लोगों ने हल्के हल्की तालियां बजानी. बोलूँगा 2 तो थोड़ी एक्स्ट्रा होना होनी चाहिए. और 3 बोलूँगा तो बहुत सारी तालियां जोर से तालियां. Here we go. 1, 2.
Now it's time for us to meet another extraordinary Pakistani as we go pit side with our HBL PSL Hamari Hero powered by Kingdom Valley interview. Zainab.
Now we've got the #1 table tennis star of Pakistan here, Parnia Zaman Khan. Parnia, thank you so much join करने के लिए. She's been playing table tennis since the age of 9 and has plenty of achievements to her name. Firstly, congratulations. आपने इतनी बड़ी achievements हैं आपकी पाकिस्तान के लिए. तो थोड़ा सा बताएं अपनी journey के बारे में कि किस तरह से शुरुआत की. How did you actually take to coming to this field and playing table tennis?
I was 9 years old when I started playing table tennis, and my brother used to play table tennis, and I used to see him playing, and I used to get fascinated and motivated, and then I started playing table tennis, and then later on I moved on to national level, and the very next year when I was 14 years old, I played my first junior SAF championship in Sri Lanka, which was my first international tour, and I got a bronze medal over there, and 2 years later I was junior national champion of Pakistan, and then the very subsequent year I was the senior national champion as well. So basically in 2021 I was junior national champion and senior national champion at the same time. Then I moved on to I played South Asian Games in Nepal, and then Asian Championship at Qatar. I was junior, like I was hardly 18 years old at that time, yeah. And then I played Junior SAF Championship in Maldives, and I got 2 bronze medals over there in the team event category, in the doubles category. And moving on, I played Asian Games in China, Hangzhou in 2023, and I am the Olympic scholarship holder for the Paris Olympics, which will be held in 2024. And I was awarded that by the ITTF, which is International Table Tennis Federation, and I came in like the top 12 athletes over there in Pakistan. Yeah, I was selected.
Special achievements indeed,
Yeah.
Parnia. I mean, that is a fantastic career so far. ये बताएं कि scholarship program का आपने mention किया था, थोड़ा सा उसके बारे में और बताएं.
Basically, this scholarship was awarded to 12 athletes from different fields. Let it be cricket or athletics, swimming, karate, table tennis, badminton, and I was awarded that scholarship basically for the training program for the Paris Olympics 2024. And I won like 5 tournaments in Pakistan, like the 2 junior national championships and 1 senior national championship and 2 Master Cup, which is the ranking tournament in Pakistan. I'm number 1. I was number 1, and that's how I succeeded and I got this scholarship.
That's amazing, Parnia. Indeed, you spoke about training. When you look at athletes, it's an important part of their routine, fitness in general. So, what's the most important aspect? I mean, you spoke about agility training in particular. So, thoda sa, just elaborate a little bit more on that.
Basically, table tennis is the second fastest game in the world, and it's really hard, and you need to train a lot for this game. The agility, the reflexes, the techniques, the skills are really used in this game, and you need to be very quick the hand and eye and ball coordination. So basically, it's really hard. So I train a lot for that. The physical exercises and the table practice, the multi-balls trainings, all are included in that.
What's your main goal, lastly, before you leave? Just tell us that. I mean, any particular goal that you're looking at?
Basically, South Asian Games will be held in Pakistan this year, and these are my first goal, and then the Asian Games, and then the Olympics. So basically, the final target is the Olympics.
Olympics is her ultimate goal. Thank you so much, Parnia. You've got plenty of achievements to your name. You've made Pakistan really proud with all your achievements as well. And good luck to you. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
6 of them. Zainab has to throw that back.
Just had the interview of Hamara Heroes, and Shadab knew about it because he smashed it right in that direction and almost. Zainab, watch out.
Just waited for that delivery. Nicely sets him up. Shadab Khan has got a good stable base, crouches most of the time to generate the power. 13 gone, Islamabad, 127 for 2.
ये है पाकिस्तान का बेहतरीन क्राउड आज हम आए हैं लाहौर में। थैंक यू एवरीवन, थैंक यू।
Equation is 69 or 42 for Islamabad United. David Visa will continue. And with batting to come in the form of Azam Khan, Haider Ali, Imad Wasim, Fahim Ashraf, Islamabad have put themselves in prime position, pole position to break this trend which has seen Lahore Qalandars win the last 5 matchups between these two teams. Some good depth and some good power remaining. Such a smart shot, very controlled and effective from Salman.
Lovely. Didn't overhit it, just knew that he pops this over mid-off and will run away to the fence. We've seen him in Pakistan colours, and we know that he's got a very savvy head on his shoulders when it comes to getting boundaries or scoring runs. And although you just might think that he's not your typical T20 player, but he has the nuance of actually striking the ball where the gaps are. Pakistan will be very happy with what they've found in a number 6, and so should United be, because in the middle order he's a player who can actually marshal a run chase and also be that stability. They've got power hitters to come. I think Islamabad United right now would think that it's under control, this run chase.
Very good from David Visa. Marina, who would you go to? Who would you go to try to breach and get into this batting order that, as we've mentioned before, has such power?
Well, right now I would like captain to take the responsibility. He's got Haris Rauf as well, Jahandad with his variation, but they need to break this partnership. Right now it's so easy for Islamabad following the batters to come. If they can manage to get one more wicket here. There we go, it's up in the air, ballooned up, and it's taken. No, it's dropped yet again. Fielding has been average for both sides. Farhan Saadzada Farhan on that occasion, they needed that breakthrough, and it's been put down.
A couple of opportunities provided by Shadab, and both times they've been floored. The short ball, the top edge, big top edge. Never looked comfortable underneath that. He's running, but he's never actually been able to judge it or be stable enough to catch that. Slow one, hit down the ground, pass split off. And the boundary that ends the 14th. Terrific batting from Salman. Islamabad United 138 for 2.
Thank you so much everyone for coming and joining. You are watching HBL PSL Season 9. This is your host, Raja Hamza. Thank you so much for being with us. अब पूछना तो चाहिए लाहौर वाले बात तो नहीं गए लाहौर वाले विकास तो गए जिनको लगता है लाहौर जीतेगा जरा शोर आना चाहिए.
David Visa, unfortunately, is leaving the field for LAHORE Qalandars. Boundary of the last ball previous.
It wasn't a bad delivery, it was in the slot. But Salman Ali Agha, the thing I like about him is his technique. It's easy for him to manipulate the gaps with such technique and command, just generated the pace. And at times, the more technical you are more sustainable to succeed at international levels.
David Visa, maybe a cramp, but he's called the physio straight away. Doesn't look too good. Hopefully it's just a cramp, but the way that he walked off might be something more than that. 56 now of 35. Round the wicket. Into the pitch, and another top edge. Another one that drops safe this time around, just a single. So Osaka Batteries has a new competition this year. It's the Jazbo Ka Backup. All you need to do is like Osaka Batteries Facebook or Instagram page and get a chance to win an Osaka tubular battery for solar and inverter.
Such a sweet shot. The wrist work there was sublime. No one can catch out there tonight, apparently.
That's one way to hit it, as easy as you like. The best thing about that shot was the balance. Just allowed it to come off the pads, steady head. It's important you don't fall off and create that generated the pace from that base.
Be a free hit, I think, to add salt into the wound. It was a no ball as well, so it will be a free hit coming up for Salman to top up on what he just did. The umpire is saying to long off he has to come back up into the circle. No.
A free hit. And where is Salman eyeing? Likes square leg, likes mid-wicket. Goes mid-wicket, the slow one. It's a good delivery. And just a little single down to deep square. The equation is 47 of 33. Shaheen Afridi will now be looking at his pace bowlers to do their thing. They're very good at the back end, but they still need some runs or need to make sure that they get to that back end with ample runs. Yes, Haris Rauf very good, Shaheen Afridi himself, and then Zaman Khan. But at the moment, everything's pointing towards Islamabad United.
Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Shadab pulled out before the delivery was released. But real problems for Lahore Qalandars.
Partnerships put Lahore Qalandar to that total, and that's exactly what Islamabad has been doing. 87 of 44, this partnership. I wasn't happy with something in the backdrop. Jahandad needs to close this over without conceding a boundary.
Misses, still misses. Kind of the way their fielding effort has gone. Shadab dropped twice. And now missed a good view of the stumps.
Another chance gone begging. Shadab wasn't looking at it, wasn't interested at all, and Jahandad had all the time in the world to hit those 3 stumps, and he misses. He wasn't in the frame. They are disappointed.
That 150 came up. Well, Shaheen has 2 overs of himself to come. Haris Rauf has a couple of overs. Zaman has 1. So going into that final phase where wickets desperately needed for Lahore, because Islamabad are in a wonderful position with 8 wickets left. Captain and his seniors are going to have to try to do it themselves. The moisture, I don't know that Faz will be back into the attack. Only time will tell at this stage. Up to you, champion. Shadab and Salman going very, very well. 152 for 2. And time for the Tymal T timeout.
Nice time to have a cup of tea. The weather is beautiful, a little bit of chill in the air, and why not have a nice cup of Tymal tea in the lounge? You'll see that around the HBL PSL 9th, wherever we go. Multan and Islamabad, Karachi, 44 from 30. Captain back into the attack, leg side delivery. Just pulled in by Zaman Khan. Sanamia and Pami and Bangwa join me for these final 5 overs. What do you say percentage Islamabad win from here? 80%?
Maybe 85. It's all too easy now for Islamabad. Zaman Khan at the boundary. And there he lost his balance. All we have to see is whether any part of his body was touching the rope.
I think he seems okay, because you look at the cushioning, nothing gets moved. 2 sides in the field, Pomi, just look a little bit rusty.
Yeah, fielding side of things says first game of the season. Yeah, a few sort of going through the hands and onto the boundary. Catches going down, and you want to create chances on flat surfaces, make sure you take them. And then that scoreboard pressure continues to amp up. Rate requires climbs.
will be a wide. The captain is desperately trying to take wickets to get his side back into this game.
Yeah, at the start of the day, when Shadab Khan decided that his team was going to bat second, he just thought, oh, I wonder if you've given the advantage away. Look at the winners, the Jazz Pulse question. Mamuna Mehdi and Sajida Sajida Kunda.
Well, a half an appeal, but I think it comes off his pad. Change of angle and gone for a review straight away. First impressions from me with this was just off the pad. He's got to try and get his side back in, and hence why he's gone for the review. He might as well, Pommy.
Desperate. I think it's in hope more than expectation. And if it can go for them, they'll be happily back in the game, and they can sort of start again with the new batter at the crease.
No problems there with the front foot. And Shaheen Afridi has been the pick of the bowlers for Lahore Qalandars today. But on this occasion, definitely just desperation there. They want to get Shadab out.
That gives it away, doesn't it? Did you see the keeper there, Lorcan Tucker, doesn't appeal at all, picks it up and then looks to try and get to the offside. They say, hold on, that's not wide, but it had come up something. And it was just the thigh pad.
This is in the air. Gets it. Does he get enough of it? Just. And he'll bring up a 50 with that boundary. Paul Fielding again. And Shadab Khan has his 6th 50 in HBL PSL. Really good from the captain.
And whenever you talk about captain being in charge, coming into form, the first match he promotes himself at number 3, bowls really well and then comes out, makes a 50 of just 32 deliveries. A little bit help from the fielders throughout his innings. This time Rasewanda Dusum was not able to get that in, keep that in.
Well, 4 more. This is becoming easy now for Islamabad United. 100 partnership up, and frustration for the home side.
Excellent, excellent work by Shadab Khan. Looks to open up the offside, expects that the ball's going to come towards him, and it's a little faint really, because fine legs in the circle, so you come a bit straight and he gets back across, and away it goes for 4 more. Playing brilliantly tonight.
This one straight to extra cover. Remember, Brighto Paints, for every half century scored in HBL PSL 9, Brighto Paints will be donating 50,000 Pakistani rupees to support the education of underprivileged children. A fantastic initiative. Well played, Shadab Khan, and well played, Brighto. 3 times today, and we could have another one as well. And Salman is on 49. Excellent initiative. Yorker to finish, but an expensive over from the captain, Shaheen Shah Afridi. 12 runs from it, 16 are done. 164 for 2. Well, he's been expensive today. Harris Ralph with his pace, 2 overs to 24. They've got to go for broke now. Qalandars, they need wickets. What a shot! It is massive from Shadab Khan. And they are closing in on victory.
Shadab Khan means business. He has announced himself at number 3, and with every ball he's looking $1 million. Right from the middle of the bat for the maximum. 98 meters 6.
Stayed deep in his crease, that was what really important. Smashed it out of the park. Going again. Going again. Gone. It is fantastic from the captain. And a statement by Islamabad United in game 1. Just remember the KFC scorer scholarship. Every time a player hits a 6, KFC will award a higher education scholarship to a deserving student through the KFC Higher Education Scholarship program. How many 6s today? 15 6s in this game so far. 15 scholarships, and there may be more. 20 from 22. He wants to finish this right now.
What wonderful hands. Look at that. Able to just slice the ball a little bit off the face. He's looking offside all the time. You allow him to swing those hands. Loves it. Yeah, not much you can do about that.
Decent delivery, that. Better length. And we all questioned the decision at the toss to have a bowl first.
Yeah, and that's just on statistics. However, both these sides that have come out here before today and would have practiced under the conditions and would have checked out what the conditions are like in the evening, and perhaps that's why the Jew, it would be why they'd have thought, you know what, despite it being 8 out of 9 batting first, got to make sure bat second if you get the chance. There's a Jazz recharge, win a car, and PCB giving the super fans a chance to win a brand new car. All you've got to do is participate in the Jazz recharge and win activity.
And another 50 in the game. His second in PSL. His first was for the Qalandars back in 2018. And he now has one for Islamabad. Brilliant performance. End of the 17th. 178 for 2. This one is really bludgeoned over extra couple, the extra cover. They'll pick up a couple.
Some tongue twisters there.
Couple and cover, and 50 moment then for Salman. second, and partnership has been absolutely brilliant. 118 from 61. Clever, really clever, dangerous but clever.
Yeah, when it comes off, it's clever and it's all of that. Builders up in the circle and decides, well, I can just help you onto that side and we'll pick up 4 more. Pace, take the risks now.
Islamabad United with their ruthless approach. The ball just disappeared almost off his bat. It was such great timing. 95 meters 6.
Yes, some reconstruction this of Islamabad United, because you look back over HBL, PSL, and the Qalandars have the wood on them. Be wide that. So in looking at the Islamabad United side, generally the expectation would be of a scarred group that would come up against a Qalandars team that's just about all the time beaten them. Because of the reconstruction, because of the recruitment of new players, trading them and buying whoever else, those scars don't exist. Certainly not for the greater part of the squad. And so they can come here today. Oh dear, oh no. He's unhappy. He's unhappy his side's losing.
And that shows how much it means. Not an Islamabad United fan. He cannot believe it. I know. I know. Stay brave. Stay patient.
No, he's saying, what's going on? They can't catch. What's going on? They're dropping catches. Why aren't they bowling better? Why have they only got 2 wickets? They normally get everybody out.
You're right, it's a statement as well for a couple of things, because not really big runs for Colin Munro and Alex Hales. Not worrying too much about stats. A new team, a new coach, the Mike Hesson effects. Forget what's gone. This is what we're going to do. Start the tournament off well. Take on the champions in their backyard and win comprehensively. They're 3 runs away.
Yeah, you think of the Qalandars. Shaheen Shah Afridi, Salman Khan, Harris Ralph. They run up and they knock sides over. Big cog missing, of course. However, you expect those 3 to do damage. Haven't been able to tonight.
Doesn't get it past mid-off. Finishes the over with a dot. 18 overs are done, 193 for 2. So just 3 runs from 12 balls then. Take a picture of the Inverex logo that you can see on your screen. Share that snap on the Inverex socials and get a chance to win tickets to the HBL PSL 9 playoff game and present the Energetic Batter Award. What a way to meet your hero. So get involved. Fayaz then bowled well up to now, 1 for 16. Another reason why Islamabad United will be happy. Puts to bed that losing streak of losing 5 games against Lahore, and also this will be the 2nd highest successful chase in Lahore in PSL history.
And the biggest thing on their side is that Rashid Khan, who has been such a key member of Lahore, is not here. Another one there. Is this how Shadab finishes the game? Yes, he does. With a big 6, a captain's knock. What a performance by Islamabad United.
Partnership of 138, captain with 74 from 41. Salman with 64 from 31. This is a dominant performance by Islamabad United. They win with 8 balls to spare. Direction 10 balls to spare, 8 wickets in hand. Tommy Mbangwa doesn't get any better.
Yeah, brilliant work. Won the toss, fielded first, went against the statistics, but felt that the conditions would suit going that route. Were put under pressure by a score of 195 on the board. Must be said though, Lahore Qalandars would have felt they should have got more. They should have got past 200, but for the spin in the middle that went at just 7s in a game where scoring rate is closer to 10. That was the difference in the end, and this partnership at the back end where the skipper leads from the front, a partnership of 138 off just 70 balls, and him with that 6 and 65 not out off just 36. A word 2 for Salman, who's 64 from 31. The embrace is because it's a job well done.
Yeah, happy captain, happy team. Work for the home side and the champions, the Qalandars, to put together. Match 1 of HBL PSL 9 starts with a win for Islamabad United. Perfect performance, Sana.
Absolutely right team there. They had the spinners operating in Lahore Qaddafi Stadium, and they're batting almost flawless. 8-wicket win when you're chasing around 200. It doesn't get better than that. One thing
So, good start for Islamabad United. Let's go pitch side for reaction with Zainab Abbas.
Thanks, Koki. Well, we've definitely got the man of the moment here with me, Agha Salman. बहुत आपको मुबारक हो. Many congratulations. You mentioned in one of your interviews that you're really keen to play for Islamabad United. Not a bad start at all.
Yeah, I always wanted to play for them because I think their style of game suits me. I wanted to play a game like this, so it's a good start. I'm happy.
Just in terms of the chase then, you know, just looking at the target, it was not going to be easy considering we've seen that in the past, in the history, they love chasing targets.
After the first inning, we knew it is par score because in Lahore, when there is a dew, there is always 180, 190, always gettable. And we wanted to do that. We wanted to hit one boundary in an hour, and that's how we were going.
Tell us a little about your plan when you came onto the crease. I mean, was it really a case of sort of hitting anything that you see, or was it sort of pacing your innings? How did you pace your innings at all?
I came to bat, Shadab was set, and we planned we are going to hit one boundary an hour and try to do it like first ball or second ball early in the over. And that's what we did. And I think probably like 10, 12 over, we did the same thing, and that's what we chased down.
It's always nice to start off the HPL PSL with a win. I mean, how does Islamabad go from here? Where does Islamabad go from here now?
Well, first game is always important. You have to win first game for the momentum, and we are happy we win the game. We'll see the next games.
Just in terms of the atmosphere, Islamabad is one team that sort of gels together really well. You've got Shadab Khan as the captain, you've got the Shah brothers, so I'm sure it must be a lot of fun just hanging out with everybody and gelling together.
We always associate this with Islamabad. They always have a good team and always have a very, very good setup, and they always back you. That's the good thing for them, and they are always with you no matter what you are doing. Like if you do well, they are still with you. If you do bad or you have an off game, they still like treat you the same, and that's the good thing for them, and I'm happy playing for them.
Well, it definitely is a team that sticks together. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best for your next game.
Thank you very much.
Side from Salman with his 65 from 31, his second 50 in PSL. His first one was for the Qalandars in 2018. 195 just wasn't enough for the champions. Islamabad United got there quite comfortably with 10 balls to spare and win the opening game by 8 wickets. We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side will be the post-match presentation.
Right, it is time. It is toss time. It is the HPL PSL 9 time. And we've got Captain Lahore Qalandars, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Captain Islamabad United, Shadab Khan, match referee, Mohammad Javed Iqbal. Who's got the coin, lads? Shaheen, give it a spin. Heads. Heads is the call. It is a head. It is a head. Shadab, what are you doing and why?
Bismillah, we wanted to bowl first. Because it's the first game and we don't know how pitch will behave, and we wanted to go our strength as well.
Normally Lahore is a bat first pitch. Anyway, with your team, how many Shahs playing?
That's 2.
Which ones?
Bad, the younger one.
And you've got a change in coach as well. Different philosophy or the same philosophy, same Islamabad United?
I think it's the same philosophy, but we have to play a bit smart cricket as well. But otherwise, everything is the same.
Bowling wise, death bowling, you got all that sorted?
Yeah, everything is covered up because we have a 6 option, so that's a good part in any team, and that's why we are lucky. We have so much depth on the batting and the bowling both. So.
Thank you very much and good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Shaheen, batting first, you like batting first, especially here in Lahore.
Yeah, Bismillah, if we win the toss, I think we're going for bat, but it's fine.
Rashid Khan won't be available. That's a big miss for your bowling attack. How are you going to counter that? Who will bowl in those middle overs?
Yeah, of course we miss Rashid, but unfortunately he's a back injury. But we have that emerging players and that core strain in bowling, so I think we are okay.
Defending champions, is that pressure or is that a good thing to carry into the HBL PSL?
I feel it's a good thing to carry. Last year we played very good cricket and we're hopeful to carry this momentum again.
Thank you very much and good luck for the game.
Thank you.
So the news out here for the first time is that Islamabad have won the toss and are having a bowl.
The road to the glittering Orion Trophy begins tonight as the two-time reigning HBL PSL champion Lahore Qalandars begin the defense of their title in front of what is sure to be a sellout home crowd at the Gaddafi Stadium. For Shaheen Shah Afridi, it was a second straight dream season as skipper of the Qalandars. And who could forget that thrilling one-run victory over Multan Sultans in the final?
Station with the throw. Oh, take a look, it's done. It is done. Lahore Qalandars have won the HBL PSL 8.
But 5 other living legends of the HBL PSL will be determined that Afridi will not get it all his own way this season. Mohammad Rizwan, for one, will be desperate to exact some revenge. While Peshawar Zalmi skipper Babar Azam will hope to build upon last year's promising campaign, which saw them all the way through to Eliminator 2. Shadab Khan's Islamabad United were the other playoff team from Season 8, and they have a new coaching setup as they bid for a third title. Red Bull national captain Shan Masood has been handed the reins at Karachi Kings. Can he breathe life into the sleeping giant from the south? And if anyone can inspire Quetta to a return to glory, then it's the all-time leading international run scorer, Riley Rousseau. 4 weeks of fierce action across 4 venues, featuring the cream of domestic and global white ball talent. The HBL PSL Season 9 is here. Time to sit back and enjoy.
And enjoy we will, no doubt about that. We look forward to this big time. It's the Lahore Qalandars taking on Islamabad United in match 1 of HBL PSL 9. It comes to you live from Lahore. Look at that, fantastic. A good crowd in already. We expect it to be packed to the rafters as they look to see who it is who's gonna start well in this tournament. Champions all over the place. We've got back-to-back defending champions tonight and also 2-time former champions taking each other on. Look at that, 22 and 23 for Lahore Qalandars, and Islamabad United, well, they want to return to glory, so to speak. Movements all over the place, and particularly for Islamabad United, they're just about a reconstructed team, and the reconstruction is so that they can get up there in the lights as well, just as the Qalandars did in the seasons before, 8 and 7. Righto. It's time to get started, and here go the umps. Experience galore, certainly on the right. Now on the left, Alim Dar and Michael Goff in charge out in the middle.
All right, please welcome Islamabad United.
Yeah, nice that they get out there, decided that they're going to field first. Generally here, expectation is that sides would bat first. If you look at all the statistics, because they tend to be the sides that win. But going against the grain in terms of stats, Islamabad United, and winning the toss, deciding that they'll field first. So here's Heather Ali. Heather, how you doing? How things? What's the atmosphere like out there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, superb. What's the atmosphere like out there?
Yeah, it's lovely. I love it because it's an opening match day, and I love the crowd and everything. It's my new journey with Islamabad United, and I really appreciate it. You can give me an opportunity.
Okay, yeah, well, I hope you do go well. What was said in your huddle?
Yeah, it's a normal things, and skipper always supporting us, and skipper said the things you can do on the normal things and give your 100% effort, believe in yourself, and we can do it.
Okay, all the best. You better not upset your skipper. He wants you to get to him. He wants to speak to you.
Yeah,
cheers, all the best. You better go. You better go.
Finish the talking and go to the field.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's upset the skipper straight away. What a start for him. Right alongside me, Bazid Khan, as well as Sadamir. Good evening.
Good evening, Pommy. And we saw not only the audience, but Haider Ali was enjoying listening to you. He was not listening to his own skipper.
Evening, Sana. Evening, Pommy. Yeah, what a great start this is. HBL, PSL 9 at the Gaddafi Stadium, and both teams have actually got what they wanted. Pommy, I don't know Haider Ali got what he wanted listening to you, but both teams, Islamabad United want to chase, and Lahore Qalandars want to bat first. This man on screen, he needs to perform for Islamabad United, the big signing, Naseem Shah. Right.
Yeah, nice to see him back, actually. Ah, lovely. You hear that? The countdown in the stadium. We're ready to go. Swing first up. Started it a little too wide. It's wide to start on the board straight away with the freebie.
Naseem Shah coming back from injury, bowling with a 6-3 field. So you would expect him to swing, take the ball away from the batter. Azam Khan behind the stumps with the gloves.
Interesting how he goes. Playing after 5 months, we know what a quality bowler he is. But to come in and then perform for a new franchise, and also coming in after an injury, all eyes will be on his performance. Not only the HBL PSL, but with the Pakistan team looking on as well.
Exciting young fast bowler. Burst onto the scene. Shot. Nicely done. Fast dish to the outfield. And a couple off the bat.
Sahabzada Farhan off the mark now. The pitch looks good. When we talk about the stats of this Lahore ground, the teams batting first generally win, but Islamabad United opted to bowl first. Let's see how the pitch behaves throughout the game.
Yeah, we're watching the first couple and the carry through to the keeper. You'd expect that he would adjust as he's just done there. Dead straight, get on the stumps. Michael Goff, experienced international umpire. A vastly experienced Alim Dar. Great reputation, has been around forever, really. There you go, right on the stumps. Just a little low in terms of the bounce, and so you want to give yourself the best chance as the bowler. Stay wicket to wicket and try and sneak past those defenses.
Islamabad United always very powerful with the bat. The problem they've had is the bowling. Now they've got Naseem Shah in. Turned away leg side. But with him coming into the Islamabad United side, it gives them that added touch with that fast bowling, especially up top and at the back end. So with his signing, that was one of the biggest signings in the draft. He's actually traded, and I think Islamabad United did really well. Now for Lahore Qalandars, as we always say, it's Fakhr who has to perform. Fakhr is their linchpin. Whenever he has a good tournament, whenever he gets runs, normally Lahore Qalandars win the game. Now this is huge, the matchup between Fakhr and Naseem Shah.
There's that swing again. A little too straight and going down the leg side. Gonna get leg buys. He was hunting those stumps. 5 without loss after the first. A look at the two sides. I'll call the Islamabad United a reconstructed side. Shadab Khan, captain of the side. Well, it's like playing in the backyard, isn't it? Naseem at one end and here's Ubaid at the other.
How many times have you seen that? New ball. Brothers United. Tell you what, Ubaid does get the ball to hit the deck and seam in both directions. Does get the ball to seam away from the left-hander.
Full toss to start. Hunting. Looking for the Yorker. Didn't quite get the direction right.
But the line was good. It was still close to the stumps. Fakhr Zaman was not expecting that. Missed out on that occasion. Shadab getting really excited there. Another signing that was really good for Islamabad United is Imad Wasim. That also solves a lot of problems with the ball and some power hitting at the end.
Off the mark.
Yeah, Ubed, a more than decent Under-19 World Cup. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to this, no doubt, and the work will be that much less. It's not 10 overs he's got a ball, just the 4. And a proud moment for him there, getting his cap and into this Islamabad United side.
Yeah, it was the Under-19 World Cup where he really excelled with that new ball, especially. For me, you were off doing some fancy league while we were doing that Under-19 World Cup. Followed him, and he bowled beautifully.
Scythed away. It's off to the boundary. There's the first one. 4 runs.
But this is what he likes doing, bowling into the pitch. He has to be careful, because any sort of wind will be punished. That was short into the pitch, but too much wind.
Shahzada Farhan, who's coming off really good form in the national T20. Really on it very quickly. Quick hands there by Shahzada Farhan. Good contact. And the outfield does the rest.
Shot. Oh, yes. That's a beauty. Overcorrection a little too full. And that's pumped down the ground.
Shahzada Farhan showing his class here. Excellent head position there. Proper balance. Right from the middle of the bat. Down the ground.
Yeah, you spoke about it, Sana. That in the national T20 he was going quite well. 492 runs at an average of 44. Shot again. At least a couple on offer here. Even more impressive than those numbers, average and number of runs, is the rate at which he scored them. Strike rate, just about 180.
And at the top of the order is where he's the most dangerous. Recently played for Pakistan, was shifted down the order. Not as comfortable there, but on top with the hard new ball, he can expose a lot of gaps.
Shot. Top stuff from Farhan. 20 without loss after 2.
Big over there, 15 runs, and Farhan showing the range of his shots. This time on the leg side. Going to bowl short, he's going to punish you. Finding gaps has been really easy for him.
Oh dear, it's wide, and it's gone all the way to the fence as well. Little bit of swing, but started it way too straight.
You talk about the left and right hand combination at the top. The bowlers have to be really careful. Down the leg side, Azam Khan couldn't reach there. Some free runs for Lahore Qalandars.
Phew, all action. Use the power play, they'll say. And this is fabulous if you're the Qalandars.